So the WNBA are about to suspend Caitlin Clark for what is one of some of the softest things I have ever seen. And Caitlin's not the only person that's called for these. I hate these technical fouls being called. I remember they used to call, I think they called multiple of these on Nalissa Smith and Angel Reese. They constantly chirp at the free throw line. They've called this as well. I hate this. I hate this. So, if you guys don't know, basically, Caitlin Clark cooked the Connecticut Sun in what was for me like one of those like low key. This might be the best game for career type games. Like, this was the first time I watched Caitlin Clark and came out of the game thinking, this is Iowa Caitlin Clark. And you can tell in her head that, like, it's the first time we've seen the Iowa confidence from Caitlin Clark. And, yeah, I do feel like this was a really big game for her. And she's cooking. Sanaya Rivers, though, in the fourth quarter, it's like a 32-point game. Sanaya Rivers does strip Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark, again, turns it over. Sanaya Rivers makes the huge layup to cut the lead to 28. So it was a 33-point game, and I think they adjusted a 3, and she got a steal. So she made a huge possession to cut the lead to 28. And Sanaya Rivers is... And by the way, at this time in the game, Caitlin Clark... So it's the end of the third quarter. I don't think Caitlin Clark... She didn't play in the fourth quarter. Like, I think Caitlin's going to the free throw line to score her 26th and 27th points of the game. So Caitlin Clark has 25 points on, like, 12 shots at this stage. And Sanaya Rivers goes up to Caitlin Clark saying she locked her up. And Caitlin Clark's response is, look at the scoreboard. She got called for a technical foul when she's this close to suspension. And by the way, every single referee knows that. There is no way that the referees aren't being advised. There's no way they haven't been advised. Look, unless obvious, don't call any bullshit tax on Caitlin. Don't call any bullshit double T's. You ignore this. And by the way, Sanaya Rivers' T was soft as well. Like, it is so soft. Calling a T on Sanaya Rivers for saying, I locked you up. And then calling a T on Caitlin Clark for saying, and like even Caitlin talking about it, for saying, look at the scoreboard. Like, that is the softest shit ever. Let's listen to Caitlin Clark here. The volume is a bit low here.
I'm not sure if you're aware that you got a technical foul tonight, but sometimes you come in here and you say, hey, I just didn't know. But and you said in the past you wouldn't change anything, but how do you...
She said that she was guarding, like, she said she was locking me up, so I said scoreboard. And the ref didn't like that, but, I mean... What quarter was this? It was in the third.
Oh. Yeah. Kate.
Not subbed in right after that.
It's not funny, Kelsey.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I guess, how do you balance that when you know one more is a suspension? And
I mean, like, I'm never going to back down. And, you know, I think it was the same thing with the way Kelsey was in the first half, too. Like, you know, she got one in the eye. Like, she's never going to back down from a moment. And I think just, like, continue to try to control your emotions the best you can. And that intensity and that fire is what makes me me. But also, like, knowing my team needs me and finding a good balance of that. But, you know, I don't think, like, I'm going to be playing, like, with that in the back of my head. I think that might hinder my play a little bit. So I think just continue to be myself and then just try to
I said that exact thing where it's like, look, if you're Caitlin Clark, you want to play on the edge. Caitlin Clark plays the way she is. You don't want to have to think about not getting teed up. You got to do what you do. And Stephanie White said it best. Look, my expectation is Caitlin's going to get one game suspension. So I think she probably goes 5 games without picking up another technical foul. Why? Because referees are obviously going to be told, look, if Caitlin screams in your face or curses you out, tee her up. If she doesn't, and you are the ref, if you are the referee responsible for Caitlin Clark missing a nationally televised game because she says scoreboard, then that is on you. That is your head we're going for. We are after your head. It is on you. And if you guys agree with that, subscribe. My guess is that that's just the way that they're going to go about that. I would say almost certainly we are going to go and see Caitlin Clark get this tech. This tech's going to be rescinded. I actually think they're going to rescind it from Sanaya Rivers too. I think we've seen it before. By the way, like even you can see there is absolutely like precedent for this. In 2024, Diana Taurasi had a 50-50 technical foul, and it was going to suspend her for a game. She's in the press conference, and they're like, "Oh, Diana, your team has set the record for most techs." Nice. And then she just goes, and they were like, "Oh, you're suspended for the next game. What do you feel like?" And she just goes, "That tech's going to be rescinded. I'm not going to be suspended. I'm playing next game." Like, they rescinded the technical foul. She played the next game. There is precedence for that. And I think we all have to be clear. It is very much a case where if you are going to call the last tech, if you're a referee or you're the league, the suspension tech has to be worthy. So, like, if this was tech 8, it would guarantee to be rescinded. You could nearly guarantee that this was going to be rescinded if this was the last technical foul. If this was technical foul number 8, they would almost certainly, have it rescinded. But it's because it's 7, you don't know. But I would say 80% chance it gets rescinded. If it doesn't, I'd be surprised. Wouldn't be egregious or anything. We've seen these double techs be called. I don't like them, but we've seen them be called so many times. But it would not be egregious. It would not be an absolutely egregious non-rescind. But it's gonna be rescinded. It's gonna be rescinded. Like you've got Hater Report. You got Brick Center. You've got fucking Brick Center tweeting it out. Like, you've now got Brick Center. My money's on Sanaya. Yeah, it will be on mine too. But unfortunately for Sanaya Rivers, they're currently basketball players. And the fact that Sanaya could probably take Caitlin in a fight is irrelevant. Like, I'm going to be very real. Like, I think I'm taking Maisha Hines-Allen over anyone on both teams in a fight. But I'm also taking a lot of players on both teams over Maisha Hines-Allen as a hooper. Albeit, like, if you guys don't know, Maisha Hines-Allen at 21. Hey, 21 the playoff game where her Mystics nearly beat the stacked Jonquel, Slew, Stewie, Sabrina, Liberty in the first round. They took them to 3 games. And in one of those games, Maisha Hines-Allen actually had 21 points. But, yeah, like, I don't think that Caitlin's going to get suspended, but we'll see. If this is not rescinded, you can be of the opinion being like, yeah, they're definitely trying to get Caitlin, trying to fuck Caitlin. Which they might be. I doubt it, though. I really, really doubt it, though. But, yeah, look, that was the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. See you guys.